Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nadine. If you're new, welcome, nice to meet you. Make sure to subscribe and join the family. I have a very exciting announcement. I am a published author. I self-published this book on Amazon, KDP, and it is out today. Wow. So it is called I See the Night Within the Day, and it is about my art journey as well as other bits in between. The reason why I made this book is because it's been more than a year and a half since I've been actively creating art. It's not something that I'm pursuing right now. I'm focusing more on my writing at the moment, but during that time I had so many questions from a lot of different people actually of why I wasn't painting and why I wasn't sharing on social media or online anymore, and why I was deleting things and changing things and such. So I thought, why not collate all of my thoughts and put them into one place, which is what I've done, so that way I can direct people to the book so they can know what was going on during that time. There was a whole lot going on during that time, stuff that I didn't even mention in here, but for the most part I'm talking about how I got started in art and my whole journey through art, everything that I learned, and then why I closed down my art business at the time and my social media, and how I wanted to take all of those discoveries and move forward. So that is basically what it is. It is filled with different poems as well and different pictures that are specific for the theme of this book. Only one person other than myself knows what the theme is of this book and why the colors are so important as well, but I am not gonna say what it is. But it is kind of based on the film, and that film kind of inspired the second half of the book. So this book is split into two sections, but they both intertwine and they're both very important to each other. The first part is kind of like a biography, almost autobiography of my start in art, as I said, and my journey through it, and why I took a break and what I learned during that break, and then everything that I discovered to move forward within my career or whatever path that I chose to continue on. And then the second part is about love, but it's also about loss and growth, and they all intertwine. And the main reason why is because if you are an OG subscriber, then you would remember one of the art vlogs that I filmed maybe 2 years ago now, where I was talking about doing a sort of personality test in a way. It was more so about finding my aesthetic for art and what kind of genre, if that's the best word to say, that my art is, and mine came up as the lover, and at first I rejected that idea and I was like, I'm definitely not. But then over time I was proved wrong and being proved wrong and proved wrong, and every single time when I come back to that thought that wow, everything that I do has some sort of romantic undertone, then I'm like, okay. I can't run away from that. So that is definitely a huge theme through this as well, and I'm just very excited to have it. I also have two other copies. These were my proof copies. I actually edited the book myself, but next time I do think I want to get a professional editor and do things a bit differently. I was going for matte at first, but then I just last minute decided to make it glossy, and I've added extra pages in here and I've changed the font. It's just exciting to be able to have a book that I've written amongst my books on my bookcases, and I'm currently in the middle of filming a bookcase reorganization video because I do have a new bookcase that I just built, so stay tuned for that video. and it's just so cool to be able to now find a place to put my book amongst all my other favorites, which is so incredible. I am also currently writing my second and third book. They're both different books and both different like genres and stuff, and they're both going to be standalone books, but I am working on writing, and I have really dedicated a lot of my time and a lot of my space to pursue writing. Art is still a massive part of my life. I will always forever be an artist. That is never going to go away, and I do have some art projects that I do want to work on. However, I'm just prioritizing different outlets of my creativity at this moment in time, but that doesn't mean to say that I will never do art again, and this book is evidence of that. I do have some pieces that I did create within this book, like some pictures that I made specifically for this book. So yeah, I'm just so excited to have this out in the world now finally. It's been a long year but we made it. It is available on Amazon, which I have linked in my description. I want to say a big thank you to the ones that read the first chapter before I had even made much progress into the book. So thank you Alicia, thank you Mikhail, thank you Dad Daz, thank you Karina, thank you Matty. Like, thank you so much for reading it and for giving me encouragement, and for everybody else who has encouraged me throughout this process of writing and have been waiting for this day to arrive. And also thank you to all of you guys, everyone who's watching, every subscriber, everyone who's stuck around with me even when I haven't been sharing or posting or been hiding videos that I'd uploaded. Yes, I do that quite a lot. Do a lot of refining, should I say, of my content and what I want to share and stuff, but I feel like I am closer to knowing. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this book. If you decide to read it, please let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.